Got it.
This is Calvin Castine, April 23rd, 2002. Opening day here, chilly, breezy opening day at northeastern Clinton. Saranac Lake, the visitors. We were here on this same grounds, but different part of the field yesterday. And we were at the baseball game, and it was snowing viciously when we left. But today it's a different day, nice and sunny. We ended up with about 2 to 3 inches of snow. It's all melted. Field is in pretty good shape here at the softball field up by the school. Strike 3, we missed a pitch or so when we were coming on. Let's see, that was Tina Niederbuhl. Now Danielle Bourgeois, the shortstop, will step in for the Saranac Lake Red Storm. And Coach Saran down at third base. Lori Babby on the pitching rubber. Sierra Venn behind the plate. Amanda Mavor is at first. The second baseman is Jess Poyer. Shortstop is Allison Weiss. And at third base it's Emily Colby. In the outfield, let's see if we can remember what we... Oh, here's got a ball. We'll find out who's in the outfield. It's went to center field. That was Courtney Corrier in center. Left field is Sarah McDonald, and in right field is Katrina Lopez. 2 down. And Bree Mott, the pitcher, is up for the Red Storm. She looks at ball 1. Nice, bright, sunny day. That's what we like to see. It's not as pleasant out here as it looks, though. Got a nice breeze coming from the west, as is often the case here at Northeastern. And the temperature is in the 40s. This is the Tuesday following the big earthquake. And also the day after the visit of President Bush to the Adirondacks. Strike 2.
That's where you want him.
Move around now.
2-2 the count. 2 outs in the first. Here's the pitch from Babby. Ball 3, full count. New coach for the Cougars this year, Tim McDonough, former baseball coach, is the coach. Strike 3. No, just missed. Must have been off the plate. Had to be off the plate because that was right down the pike. So that's ball 4. Mott took it and gets a walk. Now Danielle Granish, the first baseman, steps in. And here's the pitch from Babby. Swung on, hit down the left field line. It's going to be extra bases. Going to score the first run. Here comes Mott. Here's a throw to third, and Granish is in with a stand-up triple. A wind-driven triple down the left field line. And Danielle Granish, the cleanup hitter, gets the first RBI of the season. Let's see. Christy Borden, the left fielder. Christy Borden at the plate. Granish 60 feet away with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Low high, ball 1. And the pitch. 2-0. Swings at the 2-0 pitch. Strike 1.
One more, Laurie.
Strike 2.
When you move around, Sierra.
Low, full count again. 3-2, 2 outs, runner at third, 1 run in here in the first inning. Here's the pitch from Babby. Swung on, popped up, out of play. So we'll have another payoff pitch.
Knock it up, Sierra.
Babby winds and delivers. Line drive to left field. And it's going to be another extra base hit. McDonough gives chase. This could be a 4-bagger. And it's going to be. Here she comes. She'll score easily unless she trips. So it's a 4-bagger for Christy Borden, the left fielder. Now Shannon Reynolds, the center fielder, steps in. 3-0, Saranac Lake leading here in the first inning. And it all started with that ball that looked so close. That must have been off the plate. That looked like strike 3 and was ball 4. And so instead of the third out, the Red Storm had a base runner. That was followed by a triple and a home run. So the Cougars were inches away from being out of the inning. Instead, they find themselves in the 3-0 hole. That's low. Strike at the knees. Strike 3. So, the Red Storm picks up 3. They lead after 1/2 inning of play, with the Cougars coming to bat. This is Emily Colby. She'll be leading off for the Cougars. I'll give you the Red Storm defense here in a moment. Pitching. There's a strike. It's Bremont, the catcher. Ashley Doyle. First base is Danielle Granish. Second baseman, Tina Niederbuell. There's a line shot to center field. It's going to drop in. And it's going to take a bounce by the center fielder. This will be at least 2, maybe 3 bases. And if they're going to send her, here comes Colby. She's going to chug around. And it's a home run for Emily Colby. And now let's see what we got up here. We got Allison Weiss. I just wrote down initials for the Cougar girls, and I looked there and say AW. I said, that's not Ashley Walter. That's not Ashley Walter, it's Allison Weiss. Stepping to the plate. She swings, hits it hard through the right side. And throw to first is stopped by the first baseman. Weiss will stay at first. The right fielder heads up. We saw that in the big leagues a couple days ago. A pitcher for the Mets getting thrown out because he was just trotting down to first base. So good hustle there by Danielle Abrams, the right fielder for the Storm. This is Jess Poyer. She's the third batter of the inning. Nobody out. Runner at first. Tying run at the plate for the Cougars. Okay, let's see. How far did we get with that defense? Granish at first, Niederbuell at second, Danielle Bourgeois at short. At third base, it's Jamie Dupre. In the outfield, Christy Borden, Shannon Reynolds, and Danielle Abrams. And Allison Weiss is going to have the steal. Here's the pitch in the dirt. That was ball 4, so Poyer will make her way to first base with the free pass. So the potential tying run is on board for the Cougars. And I'll bring up their slugging freshman first baseman, Amanda Mavor. She pounds it to the right side. Going to advance both runners. Good job of hitting behind the runners right there. Mavor advanced the runners. The cleanup batter, Lori Babby, stepping in. Babby at the plate. That's low for a ball.
All right, Lori, what do you say now?
2-0 the count. No, one out. One out here in the bottom of the first. Strike. Strike 2. I don't like to see players taking too many pitches, too many strikes. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. First base is open. First base is open, and she's going to get first base. The catcher was afraid to throw because runners were at second and third. So good heads-up play there. Babby ends up at first base, and Katrina Lopez at the plate. Big strike one. Bases loaded. Nobody across yet for the Cougars, but they are threatening here with one down in the first inning. They trail 3-0. Here's the pitch. Taken high. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up, out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Lopez has to be protecting that plate. Here's the pitch. Swings and hits it to shortstop. Infield fly is called, and that's 2 down.
Leave him out there, kid. Don't leave him out
Now
there.
the 8th grader, Courtney Corrier at the plate. With the bags full. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Don't help her out.
That's fouled. Tim McDonough, the brand new coach, replacing longtime coach Ron Rivard. McDonough, former baseball coach here at Northeastern. Dartmouth graduate. Base hit for Corrier. It's going to score a run, maybe 2. And we'll have runners at the corners as Poirier and Weiss score. So 2 ribbies for Corrier. She's being congratulated by the first base coach, Chris Babby. So see if the steal will be on. Coach McDonough giving the signs down there. And this is the catcher, Sierra Venn. Takes it low, ball 1. Corrier goes standing up into second base. So potential run, tying run is at third. Potential go-ahead run is in scoring position at second base. Here's the pitch to Venn. She takes it low. Babby on board of that dropped third strike, dancing around at third base. Here's the pitch. Venn lays off a high one. Northeastern, 1 batter away from batting around.
Let's go.
Gets away. Here comes Babby. And we are tied. Corrier moves up to third. So tie ball game, 3-3 in the first. That was ball 4. Venn will stop at first. Sometimes you see them keep running with a runner on board. Sarah McDonald is up, and she fouls off the first pitch.
Hey, Amanda.
I've been saying we are tied. The Cougars actually have the lead. I forgot about Colby's home run. Colby's home run completely slipped my mind. Colby led off the bottom of the inning with the homer. And the Cougars have scored 3 runs since then, so Northeastern leads it 4-3. No, but it's in play. That was a strike 3, and that's the end of the inning. It's 4-3 as we go to the second. Cougars lead.
2-3, let's go.
All right, we're in the top of the second inning, and the batter is Ashley Doyle, his catcher. It is 4-3 Cougars.
Nice catch, Laurie. There we go.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Babby winds and delivers right down the middle, strike 3. 1 down. Now the first baseman, Jamie Dupree. Excuse me, third baseman, Jamie Dupree.
Keep it down, Lord. Keep down, Lord.
Chilly night, gotta be numb on the pitcher's fingers. And Babby, as soon as she pitches, she puts her hand up her sleeve, trying to keep her fingers warm. That's high. The hand has disappeared.
Take it off, Lord. Come on, take it off. Here we go. Come back and get her. Bear down. Come on, come back at her.
Nice pitch.
There we go, like that.
Off the fist. Foul ball. Strike 2.
Chatter, ladies. A lot of chatter. Here we go. Come on, come on.
That one looked out of the strike zone, but she knocked a late swing at it. That one's going to be ball 4. So Dupree gets a walk. Danielle Abrams now, the right fielder, looks at strike 1.
Go get it, go get it.
Runner at second.
Run it in, run it in. Be ready to back up the play if there's a throw. Work on it now, Lord. Work on it. Infield, check the runner. You're going to first. Nice.
Swing and a miss. Strike
Sit down now, talk it up.
3.
We're going to first.
That's
Here we go.
2 outs. And Tina Niederbuell, the second baseman, will step in.
Lead off hitter now, be careful. You hop and set.
Strike 1.
No play.
Ben
Soft hands there.
bouncing all over it, making sure there's no advance.
And now, here we go. Come on, Lori. Work on her.
Strike 2.
There we go. Nice.
Now move around. Just take one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Move around, catch.
And the delivery. High. They'll chase the runner to third. Tying run at third base, 2 outs. 1 and 2 the count.
Squeeze it now, Chair.
Top of the second. Northeastern leading 4-3.
Hey, keep it around, Pat. No?
2-2. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike.
Go to first. Go to first.
Throw to first. They got her.
Pick it up the tag.
So nothing for the
A lot of shake.
If he's not heading out,
Red Storm. 4-3 the score after an inning and a half. All right, we've got top of the order. Emily Colby leading off. She homered in her first trip.
get a runner.
Strike 1, Nicole. 1-1. Strike 2 called. I believe we have a payoff pitch. Swung on. One hopper to short. Go to first. In time. Umpire Bob Broomfield right on top of it. So she's out. Allie Weiss, the batter. She swings at the first offering, hits it through the right side of the infield. And she's on with a base hit. Well, Weiss on with the 1-out single. Bring up Jess Poyer, second baseman.
Alright, P, let's go!
Strike 1.
Come on, here we go, here we
Come on,
go.
Poyer!
Go.
Yep, yep.
Stand up.
Go to second. Weiss is there. Strike two. Strike three, looking a beautiful pitch. Now Amanda Mavor at the plate. And the pitch to her is swung on, drilled to left field. It's going to be a one-hopper, two-hopper. Bobbled and left. That's going to allow the run to score. Weiss will score. We'll give Mavor an RBI because I think she would have scored anyway. Another RBI for Mavor, and it's a 5-3 lead for Northeastern. Now Lori Babby steps in. And the pitch to Babby is swung on, fouled off, strike one. To left field, and it's caught for the third out. So a run for the Cougars. They lead it 5-3 after two full here on Hometown Cable. All right, we are in the third inning. The batter is Danielle Bourgeois, the shortstop. Wind has died down a little. I might even lower our hood before this is all said and done. We've learned over the years not to be bashful about wearing our winter coat here at these softball games in April, even some in May.
Nice catch. There you
Strike.
go. There you go.
Strike three. Whoop, threw her bat. Umpire could eject her.
Hey, sir,
I don't think he really noticed, or he was trying to ignore it. This is Bree Mott. She's the pitcher. And she's going to take strike one. 0-1 pitch. Popped up, be strike two. 0-2 the count. Babby, wait till Ben get back in place. Low for a ball. Oh, look good.
Looking good. Come on.
Another one that must have been off the plate. Another one looked good. Should take this moment to congratulate former Cougar catcher Lisa Marlowe, doing such an outstanding job for the Plattsburgh State Cardinals. Sierra Van handles it easily. 3 up, 3 down for the Red Storm. Nothing across. Oops, that's 2 up, 2 down. I guess I'm ahead of myself here. This is Danielle Granish. She's the one I think who homered. I think Mott tripled and Granish tripled and Borden homered. So this Granish is the one who tripled after Mott reached on a third, actually a ball 4 count that looked like it was close to being a third strike.
The center field is way over. The catch just missed.
Well, Lisa Marlowe having an outstanding season as a senior at Plattsburgh State, and it's always nice to see. Swings at a bad one. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So I was right after all. 3 up, 3 down. Just a little ahead of myself. That's all. 3 up, 3 down for the Storm. Nothing across in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the inning. 5-3 Northeastern leads. Katrina Lopez at the plate as we start the bottom half of the third. Fly ball to right field. It's going to drop in. It'll be a base hit for Kat Lopez. I'll get us to Courier. And a pitch. Takes it tight. Throw to second, and Lopez is in with a stolen base.
Way to go. Come on, Courtney. Let's go, Courtney. Good eye. Good
Low.
eye.
Grounded to the left side. Going to be trouble. Corey is going to be called out on a bang-bang play, but I think she was out by a fraction of a step. So pitcher Mott stuck with it and got the out. But advances the runner. Puts the runner Lopez at third and brings up Sierra Venn. Ben has never left a runner at third base yet. There's no reason to start now. Ball one.
Nothing big, just minor.
Strike.
Let's go, Sierra. Get in there.
Here, give her a ride, Sierra. Come on.
2 and 1.
Bring her around. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. Rolls up her leg. 2 and 2 the count. 1 out. And a pitch. Strike 3 looking. 2 down. Gets this to left fielder Sarah McDonald. The leadoff hitter stepping up and on deck. We have to work around the Cougars here. Let them get what they want to be, and we don't try to interfere with the flow of the game, so we work around them. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom half of the third. High pitch, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Ball 4. So McDonald draws the base on balls, puts runners at the corners. And Emily Colby, who we all saw homer in that first at bat today, steps in. On the ground to the left side. Charity hop over to first. Out. 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 Can pull that foot kind of quick. I think it was a correct call, but he should have looked at it a little bit longer than he did. I'm going to go to the 4th inning. Still 5-3 Northeastern leads. We're in the top of the 4th. Red Storm at the plate. Ball 1. This is Christy Borden. She's the one who homered. Back in the 1st inning.
Beautiful, beautiful.
1-1 to count. Strike 2.
There we go. Come on, everybody's in the game.
Strike 3. Nice pitch right in the knees, right at the knees for strike 3. So that's 1 down. And if I can turn my paper here in the wind, it's Shannon Reynolds, center fielder. Saranac Lake Red Storm. And if it's the first time you've seen Saranac Lake this year, yes, they are the former Redskins, but changed their name after last school season to the Red Storm.
That's low target, that.
Soft liner to first base. Maybor handles it easily, and we have 2 outs. And brings up Ashley Doyle. Doyle swings at the first offering line drive back to Babby for the out. Another quick inning. It's a very quick inning. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. For the Storm, we go to the second half of the ball game after 3.5. It's 5-3 Northeastern. Allison Weiss leading off the bottom half of the 4th. Takes it low, ball 1. Cougars are hoping that we are more than halfway through the game. They don't want to have to bat in the bottom of the 7th. Like to hang on to that lead, maybe add to it. There's a strike.
Allie!
1-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch. Strike at a high one. 2-2.
Noise, make a little noise. Everybody get that right.
Fly ball to shallow center field. It's going to drop in. It'll be a base hit for Weiss. Allie Weiss with a single. Starting off the fourth, bottom half of the fourth. Jess Boyer at the plate now. Amanda Mavor on deck. Strike one. To second, excuse me, to short. Runner advances. One down. Amanda Mavor steps in. Runner at third, one out. Team up by 2 in the fourth. Takes it high, ball 1. Ball 2. And here comes Weiss. It's a 6-3 Cougar lead. Slow roller to third. Throw to first, and she's safe. So infield hit for Amanda Mavor. And Lori Babby is the batter. Lopez on deck. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Mavor will into second base, so the stolen base. One and 1. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch, taken high, ball 3. Full count. 3-2 count, 1 out. Line drive to third, could be a double play. No. 2 outs. Heads up play by Dupree at third base for their Storm. Now Lopez steps in. High for a ball. Northeastern leading this one 6-3 in the fourth. First game that wasn't hometown cable then. It was just a volunteer project. First game we ever taped back on June 7th, 1983. Seems like a million years ago to the players out here because none of them were born in 1983. Yeah, that game was a Section 7 championship game between Northeastern and Peru in softball. And Josie Cliff was the coach for the Cougars, now known as Josie Gilroy, and she's the athletic director here at Northeastern. That's ball 4. Lopez will bounce her ponytail to first, and Courtney Corrier will step in. And there's that the coach when I first taped the first game back to almost 19 years ago. And actually I didn't tape it. A fellow named Scott Taylor, who was a student here at Northeastern at the time. I stood along him and he taped it, and then I did the play-by-play after the game. Not quite sure why we didn't do it at the game, but we did it after the game. Line drive caught.
back out. Come on, lady.
I think you stopped your head.
She is quite happy that she caught that because Poirier got it all, lined it up the middle, but not able to catch it. Cougars come up with a run. They lead 6-3 as we go to the 5th inning. Rank 1. This is, I believe this is Jamie Dupree.
Nice catch, Larry. Nothing good
Yep,
now, nothing
Jamie
good.
Dupree.
Here we go.
The Storm will be making some changes, so we want to pick those up. We'll try to pick them up and they step up to the plate. Fortunately, we have the subs.
Go get it. Go get it.
Oh! Off Mavor's glove into Poyer's glove. Great job of backing up the play by Jess Poyer. So it goes off Mavor's and lands in Poyer's glove. So it's an out. Now Danielle Abrams should be the batter. Let's see. It's probably Mallory Catalaz. Catilas? Catalaz?
Come on in a little. Come on. Land. Land a little bit, Gardner. Double step. Back. 1-1.
1-1 the count. I do not believe this is Abrams batting. No, it's not. It's not Abrams. It's number 4, Catalaz. Caught in center by Coyer. 2 down. And top of the order, this is going to be Trisha Beamish. Trisha Beamish going to bat. Strike 1, goes after a high one. Top of the 5th, 2 outs. Northeastern leading 6-3. First game of the 2002 season.
Nice.
Strike 2.
Nothing good, Laurie. Nothing good.
Move around now, catch.
Nothing good.
Way outside.
0-2 pitch, high.
All right.
Laurie.
Knock it down in field.
Strike 3.
Go get it. Go get it.
Gets all the way to the backstop. She's going to reach.
Go throw.
So she'll be on. Beamish will reach on the drop 3rd strike. And Danielle Bourgeois steps in.
Sarah, don't be afraid to throw it down, okay? What's the batter now, Laurie? Here we go.
Strike 1? No, a little high.
I'll let you go.
1-1.
Come on now.
Strike 2.
Go. Back up the foot. Throw to second.
Strike 3.
All right, read it.
All right, throw the ball.
Come on, let's
After
come on.
5.5. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-3 Northeastern.
Come on.
Sierra Van at the plate as we start the bottom half of the 5th. New pitcher, Christy Borden. Christy Borden is pitching now for the Storm. Strike called. Way high. Evens the count, 2-2. Ball 3. Jess Gadway on deck. She's batting for McDonald. Chop to the shortstop. Fire to first. She's safe. Foot came off. Foot came off. We did ask Chris Babby about that previous one, and he said her foot was there. All right, Jess Gadway now at the plate, up for the first time.
Hustle now.
And here's a steal for Ven. She'll be in there standing up. Two balls, no strikes. Strike one. Out of the strike zone. Two balls, two strikes. Nobody out. Strike three. Gets us to Emma Lee Colby. Strike one.
Come on, let's go after it. Here we go.
Low in the dirt.
Yours out, Em. Here we go.
Foul off the shoulder of the umpire. 3-2 the count. And a pitch. High, ball four. Well, Colby walks. It's runners at first and second. And then it gets Allison Weiss to the plate. Swings at the first offering. It's going to be foul. Strike one. Give us a chance to check out the crowd here. All enjoying the weather. Working on their tans. Line shot, that's a base hit. That's going to score a run. It's booted in center field. She'll get the extra base on the boot. RBI as Ven scores. It makes it 7-3 Cougars. Puts runners at second and third. And just Poyer at the plate. Strike one.
Come on, Jack, let's get him home.
We're in the fifth. Strike. Bottom half of the fifth. Late swing, strike three, two down. Now Amanda Mavor. Lays off a high one. Popped up. Squeeze at shortstop for the out. We go to the sixth with the Cougars leading the Red Storm.
Lefty. Right side.
Right to Bremont's going to bat left-handed here. Trying to find a way to get on. She's going to bat left-handed. She didn't bat left-handed the first time. She's going to try to bunt her way on. Jess Gadway has gone in to play left field, and we have Christy Boas in right field now for the Cougars. Strike two. See if she'll turn around to the right side. Yep. She's just trying to bunt her way on, trying to get something going. Under the glove, so the goal is an E4. Now Danielle Granish at the plate. Golfs one. It could be a double play.
All right. Nice play, ladies. Nice play.
What the heck was she doing? Coach Zerhan's showing remarkable restraint. Running on a pop-up. Two down. And Katie Borden, the batter. We're in the 6th inning, top half, 7-3 Cougars. Babby delivers.
Oh, look good, Lori, look good.
2-0 the count.
Bring it right into it now, Lori. Bring it right in.
Line shot to the right center field gap. It's going to be extra bases.
Back up third, Lori.
Boa's over to get it. He'll get at least 3. Borden had homered earlier back in the 1st innings. He's got a triple to go with it now. Now Courtney Bordeaux up for the first time. Pops up the first pitch. Babby is calling for it. Grabs it for the out. Nothing across for the Storm. Remains 7-3 Cougars. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th.
No, that's what I said. Yeah. I don't know if you heard me.
Lori Babby, the batter. Takes high for ball 1. On deck is Christy Bowles. Who's in for Lopez. Strike. Borden, the homer triple girl. Hard hit back. No, it wasn't so hard hit. At the end of the bat, I guess. It's hit hard, doesn't go very far. Handled by Borden. Now Christy Bowles up. First time. Takes strike 1. Courtney Coyer on deck. Strike. 2-2. Line shot, base hit for Boas. Yeah, Courtney Courier steps in. Ball 1. Chopped to the right side. Throw to second. Oh! She hurt. Bring up Sierra Venn. 2 outs. Courier on the fielder's choice. Two and 0. In tight, 3-0. Taken all the way, ball 4. Ben walks on 4 pitches. She'll go to first. And that means Jess Gadway will get another trip to the plate. Swings and misses, strike 1. 1-1. Foul tip, strike 2. Strike 3. Well, Gadway goes down swinging. We're going to the 7th. Northeastern leading 7-3 over the Red Storm.
Squeeze those catches, Sierra.
Ashley Doyle leading off the 7th inning. Last hope for the Storm. They scored 3 runs in the first, and that's been it. Scored 3 runs with 2 outs and nobody on. Came back and scored 3 on a walk, a triple, and a home run. And they've been silenced since then. 7-3 Cougars lead, first game of the 2002 season.
That's it. Take it off, Lori. Take it off now. Don't help her, Ash. Get your pitch down. Come right back now, Lori. Just looking. Bring it to her. All
Strike.
right, there you go. Give her a good one. There you
Strike
go.
2.
Now bear down.
3-2 the count. Here's the payoff pitch. Low, just missing, ball 4.
Tough one, tough one.
Awfully close to be taking that one.
Watch the steal, like first.
This is Jamie Dupree. Ball 1.
Take it off. That first out. Let's get the easy one, ladies.
Just missing inside.
Now, be quick on it. Be smart over there, Ashley. Hard to ground.
Ball.
Take a look. Get right to her.
Batter should be taken. 3-0 the count. Here's a pitch from Babby. Strike 1.
There you go.
Just like that. Knock it down.
Ball 4. We put the runners at first and second.
You tag your bag.
Get this out here.
What the Cougar girls have to remember is those base runners don't mean a thing. They have a 4-run lead, so 2 runs score doesn't mean a thing. This is Mallory Cotilla's. Strike 1.
Take her.
Go! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Throw the glove.
She's out.
All right. Nice.
She is
Nice
out.
throw, Sierra. Good throw.
Then fire into Colby.
That was a strike, too.
And it's an out at third.
Yeah. Who's in good?
Play back now.
Coach Saran trying to make something happen, but cost him.
Settle in, Lori. Concentrate on the batter.
I
Here
think
we go.
it's coach's idea, but when I look at first, see the other runner's still there. You have to wonder if runner at first missed a sign or runner at second was going on her own.
Nice batter now. Give her a good target down the middle, Sierra.
Because if the runner at second's going to third, the runner at first should be at second base.
Nice. Stay down, Sierra. Stay down. Never mind the runner.
Particularly when the previous batter just walked. And, you just
Bear down. Come right back now.
3-1 count here. Strike 2.
There you go. One more just like it. Here we go.
Stay down low, Sierra.
I don't think I'd be stealing,
Get
but
down. Okay, Lauren.
you're trailing
Down the middle.
and you're in
Target
the
right over the middle.
last
Sierra.
inning. Hit to third. Colby goes to second to Poyer.
Good.
No throw. 2 outs.
All right. Smart. Yeah.
Just
Now
north.
Trish Beamish steps in.
Good header now. Yeah. Short. Play back.
Infield going to first, okay? 2 down.
2 outs. Over 1 on. Fouls off, strike 1.
Go one, Lori. 2 down infield going to first. Here we go.
Strike 2. Runner at second, but again, runners don't matter. Just want to concentrate on getting the outs. You got a 4-run lead. You don't worry about the base runners till that
Move around outside if you want.
tying and the lead run get
We're
on.
going to first. Here we go.
Foul ball.
Sierra. Yeah.
0-2. 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Babby. In the dirt. Gonna get away. Gonna have a runner at third.
Come back at her now, Lori. Come back at her. Come on.
Strike 3, and that's the ball game. Cougars trailed 3-0 at the end of the first half inning of play. They came back with 4 of their own in the bottom of the first, and they've held the lead throughout, scoring 1 more each in the second, 4th, and 5th innings to make it a 7-3 victory in the first game of the 2002 season, defeating the Saranac Lake Red Storm. And on a windy, chilly Tuesday evening, April 23rd, 2002, that's the way it was from northeastern Clinton Central in beautiful downtown Champlain. You're watching Hometown Cable TV that worth your support and need your support to stay in the air. Our thanks to those of you who are watching and supporting Hometown Cable's efforts.
Guys, wait, don't lose it.